Okay, so we are going to go over some stretches that you can do for your baby if they have tethered oral ties, also called TOTS. This includes lip tie, tongue tie, and buccal ties. So what the tie is everybody has a frenulum. It attaches parts of the mouth to other parts. The issue is when they become too tight or too thick, then it can restrict movement in the mouth. So the first one is the lip ties. They connect the upper, the lower lip, both to the gum line. The buccal tie attaches the cheek to the gum line, and then the tongue tie attaches the tongue to the floor of the mouth. So we'll start with the buccal tie. I find it's easier to use a pinky, but you can really use whatever finger fits comfortably in your baby's mouth. I use gloves, but if you prefer just washing your hands, that's fine too. So you almost want to make a little fish hook with your pinky, come in through the mouth up to the gum line, and just sweep in there. Same thing on the opposite side. Little fish hook, come in, give it a sweep. Now for the lips, you can either use 2 fingers or just the one. I kind of like just the one. You can come in here, go underneath the lip, hold against that frenulum, and then release. Same with the bottom, coming down in the lip, hold and release. I'll flip the baby around just so you can see if you prefer using 2 fingers. Sometimes I think it's easier to come from up above the baby's head. I like taking my pinky fingers. Same thing, you can sweep up and under. You can sweep down. And then this is also a really good position for the tongue. Now with a baby that's very young, it can be hard because they want to move their tongue around. But if you put your 2 pinkies together, come up under the tongue and hold for a couple seconds, or with just the one, you can come underneath the tongue, sweep up, hold for a couple seconds. So I can show you on here, this would be an adult skull, but this is where the top lip tie would be. This is where the bottom one would be. So coming in either pointer finger, pinky finger, really any finger that fits, sweeping up, holding for a second and release, down, hold for a second, release. For the buccal, coming in with a fish hook, sweeping up, release. Opposite side, almost like a fish hook, sweeping up. Then for the tongue, getting underneath and sweep, or if you prefer to do it upside down, underneath and sweep. One more thing you can do with your baby, turn her around here, is the natural position of the tongue should be sucked up against the roof of the mouth. This is especially important when they're feeding, whether it's bottle feeding or breastfeeding, is that they have a good suction. So you can just gently, as they're either bottle feeding or even if they're just sitting still here, press the chin up so that the lips close. This will put pressure on the tongue to bring it up to the roof of the mouth. And then the opposite, you can gently pull down. When you pull down, you want to see that the tongue is still attached to the roof of the mouth. You can even do this if they have a bottle in their mouth. You can kind of pull down a little with the bottle and see that their tongue is still keeping a suction up against the bottle and it's not losing that traction. If they're losing that suction up against the top, you'll hear kind of that like clicking noise when they're breastfeeding or when they're bottle feeding. And that's how you know that they're not getting a good suction. One thing you can even try is if they have the bottle in their mouth or even just your finger, you can put your finger in your mouth, let them suck on it a bit and start to pull away. As you start to pull away, you want to feel that they have a good suction and that they're keeping that. You don't want to feel that as you pull, they let go. So that is a good even exercise you could turn it into is if you start to tug a little bit and they let go, just reset and keep trying.